Following backlash over the naming of the two alleged racist royals, Endgame by Omid Scobie has been republished in the Netherlands. The newly published Dutch version of Omid Scobie's Endgame has made quite a few changes and redactions, according to the journalist who first noted that the names of the royal racists have been released. In the first Dutch edition of Endgame, the names of two members of the royal family appeared in connection with a conversation about Prince Archie's skin tone before he was born, an incident which Prince Harry and Meghan Markle first spoke about to Oprah Winfrey in 2021. The latest version has redacted those names after a furious backlash against the author who initially claimed he had nothing to do with the error. Now he admits that he did write the names in an earlier draft, which appears to be the one that ended up in the hands of the Dutch publishers and translators. In a post on social media, Dutch journalist Rick Evers noted that hundreds of changes have been made to the book, although many of them involved a simple name change. For instance, Queen Camilla has had her title slightly altered in the new translation, as she is referred to as Camilla, Queen Consort, rather than Queen Camilla. Mr. Evers also noted that in some places where Ms. Scobie had previously written I, the new version instead cites ABC News as the one reporting. He commented that some sources have been supplemented or new sources added, stating his belief that the adjustments came from the Sussex camp, as sources close to Harry and Meghan have been quoted differently. Other changes, while seemingly subtle, have noticeably turned down their ire towards certain family members, as Prince William is no longer described as lazy Wills, but is rather said to have a workshy image. In another anecdote in which the author recounts accidentally bumping into the Prince of Wales, he no longer says William did it, maybe on purpose, but instead he claims he looked a bit surprised. King Charles too has his image softened, as he was originally said to have made questionable deals and to have suspicious links and poor judgment. However, the book simply now refers to questionable choices. Even Meghan is no longer described as having mental health struggles, but instead had a tough time in the royal family. Brand and culture expert Nick Eade told Mail Online, "The book written by Omid Scobie is potentially a career incendiary device for Meghan. Just as Harry's own goal of a book has proved for him, the new book by Scobie unfortunately has fueled a fire which many have thought would die down." In its first 5 days of release in the UK, Endgame sold fewer than 6,500 copies, despite the heavy publicity surrounding the book and its subsequent controversies.